Con el tiempo de mí te has de enamorar, porque el tiempo es buen amigo de verdad, porque cobra y porque paga y porque cobra, porque quita y porque da. Con el tiempo y un ganchito ha de resecarse el mar. Con el tiempo de mí te has de enamorar, porque el tiempo es buen amigo de verdad, porque cobra y porque paga y porque cobra, porque quita y porque da. ¿No recuerdas ese día que te dije el alma mía, por tu culpa herida está? Me dijiste, estoy segura, esa herida se te cura, con el tiempo sanará. Y ahora tú eres la que llora, eres tú ahora la que implora, es el tiempo que pasó. No te aflojes ni te aflijas, son las penas que tú tienes, las mismas que tuve yo. No te aflojes ni te aflijas, son las penas que tú tienes, las mismas que tuve yo.
How you doing?
You're nothing.
You're nothing.
Thank you.
Good morning, sweetheart.
Hi, Don.
Plenty of cream and sugar, just like you like it.
Perfect.
Lucky.
Oh, God.
Those things are going to kill you.
If they could have, they would have.
you, Joe.
What you stuck on now?
7-letter word for augur. A-U-G-U-R.
I know.
What, honey?
Portend.
Portend. P-O-R-T-E-N. That's it. Thank you, dear.
Give me that. Well, this is easy. I mean, what you gonna do when you get the Sunday puzzle?
Give me another.
All right. A 3-letter word for asshole starting with a J.
Clever. Very clever.
Cunts.
Buenos días, Loki.
Buenos dias.
How are you today?
So far, so good. Who's that again?
That's my youngest son, Juan.
Oh, yeah. That's John in English. Like John Wayne, Juan Wayne.
He's gonna be 10 on Saturday.
Oh, that's great.
It's his birthday.
Well, I gotta go. My shows are on. Juan Wayne.
Juan Wayne.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Marino. I'm from Pueblo, Colorado, and I'm here to make some money.
Hi, I'm David Malbeck. I'm from Chicago, and I'm here to make some money!
Hi, I'm Marlene Dixie. I'm from Grand Island, Michigan, and I'm here to make some money.
After the break toilet, you find out who's going to walk away with the winning party on. Make a guess. Have you been turned down for life insurance? If you're over the age of
Always yell at
65, you can obtain full-term life.
Is realism a thing? Okay, so it's a thing, huh? All right, and that's 7 letters. Hold on a minute. Okay. Realism, noun. the attitude or practice of accepting a situation as it is and being prepared to deal with it accordingly. Now the other one. The quality or fact representing a person, thing, or situation accurately or in a way that is true to life. I always thought that what we all agreed on was what we were looking at. But that's bullshit, because what I see is not necessarily what you see. Realism. That's it. That's some heavy shit. She's gonna blow it.
The Dark Ages?
No, I'm sorry. The answer you're looking for is the Renaissance.
You blew it, honey. There goes your fucking Buick. Okay, pal. Goodbye. I'll talk to you later.
Now, you know me. I don't like to cause a scene. Hey, fuck you. I don't. So that night, I decided to have a coming to God meeting. I locked the front door, sent everybody back into the kitchen, took down my Saturday night special over there, and I said, gentlemen, if you want to fuck me, and I know you do, you should buy me dinner first. I drew that peacemaker. 2 rounds in the ceiling, and I said, I know that all of you are stealing from me. Just don't get greedy. And I've been in the black ever since.
But I see her standing there. The room is filled with gun smoke, and everyone's just shitting their goddamn pants. Say the sexiest thing I'd ever seen.
I wooed him with my feminine charm.
Nothing but class with this one. Charm.
Good to Mama last night.
Lucky. Bloody Maria?
Por favor.
Lucky.
Hey, Polly.
What's the good word?
Realism is a thing.
Oh, yeah? How do you mean?
It's the practice of accepting a situation as it is and being prepared to deal with it accordingly.
So, what you're saying is what you see is what you get.
But what you see is not what I get.
Okay.
Elaine,
What?
realism is a thing.
What?
Realism.
Here we go again.
Vincent, hand me my gun.
Easy, partner. You're a misdemeanor fucking with a felony.
Hey, Howard.
Howie, what are you drinking?
Something strong.
What's the matter, Howard?
President Roosevelt escaped.
What are you talking about?
Presidents.
Which one?
Roosevelt.
Yeah, which one?
No, my tortoise. President Roosevelt. He escaped.
How does a 100-year-old tortoise escape?
I left the gate open when I went to check the mail.
Where's your mailbox? Europe?
I saw him eyeing that gate the other day. He had to have timed it out perfectly. I searched our entire neighborhood.
Did you search your entire yard?
Hey, we're talking about his best friend here.
Thank you, Lucky.
You're welcome, Howard.
You're right, right. I'm sorry. We shouldn't make fun.
I'm gonna miss him. He's outlived 2 of my wives. I'm going to the WC.
Okay, pal.
You know, Friendship between animals and humans is essential and special. And friendship is essential to the soul.
What?
Friendship is essential to the soul.
It doesn't exist.
What, friendship?
The soul.
Hey, knucklehead, inside voices.
Hey, you let your woman talk to me that way?
I'm not his woman. He's my man. As far as I'm concerned, he's just been renting a room for 30 years.
Sonny and Sheriff.
I'll drink to that.
Hey, you know, they got divorced.
Good thing we never got married.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. God, this thing. Can you... Never mind. God. God. Why?
Hey, buddy, how the hell you doing?
You tell me.
Let's have a look here. 115 over 70. Great. Thank you, Debbie. No broken bones. That's good. CT scan was negative. No sign of concussion. Blood pressure's good. Heart is great. Lungs are great, even though you smoke. How many packs a day?
Maybe one.
Well, I really have no explanation for that. It's a mystery, some sort of scientific anomaly. All I can figure is it's a combination of genetic good luck and you one tough son of a bitch. I would try to get you to quit smoking, but I'm afraid it would do you more harm than good. You're the only person I would say that to.
So that's it?
To be clear, you're just standing there and you got lightheaded.
I don't get lightheaded.
So you just fell down?
Yeah, it was weird.
Well, I'll wait for these lab tests to come back and then I'll let you know about that.
That's it?
That's it.
I'm not dying?
Well, when it comes to most things like heart disease or cancer, at your age, if it was going to kill you, it would have.
So?
Well, short of shooting you with the silver bullet or stabbing you with a wooden stake, it seems the older you get, the longer you're going to live.
So, but why did I fall down?
Were you drunk?
No.
Do you get lightheaded often?
I don't get lightheaded.
Now, do you get much exercise?
I walk around all the time. I do 5 yoga exercises every day, 21 repetitions each for years.
Do your knees ever give out?
No.
Well, I can do a lot more tests, but I think it's going to turn out to be exactly what I think it is.
What's that?
You're old and you're getting older.
That's your diagnosis?
That's all I got.
Well, that's bullshit.
The body's going to break down at some point. As far as I know, nobody's lived forever. It's going to happen to all of us. Now, as I said, I can do more tests, but I don't want to do that to you, and you don't want to have it done.
So, what am I supposed to do?
At this point, I think it might be a good idea to get an assisted living person hooked up.
What?
Assisted living. They come by and they help you cook meals, help you bathe.
Oh, I don't know. I'm on my own.
You'd never get lonely being alone?
There's a difference between being lonely and alone.
You know, I saw this happen with my father. He started to lose his eyesight and with it his ability to drive. It wasn't getting older that bothered him. It was the loss of his freedom, his mobility. It's all fine as long as you realize it's all part of the process.
Well, how is your old man?
Oh, buddy, he died a year ago.
Oh, wow.
It was peaceful. You know, most people don't get to where you are. They get hit by a bus or get leukemia or something. They never get to the moment that you're in right now, where you have the ability to witness what you're going through and clearly examine it, and more importantly, to accept it. I know that's kind of heavy for this hour of the morning, but you're in exceptional health for a person your age, and if you need anything whatsoever, you call me, you just come by.
Okay.
Been very good today, so you get one of these.
What do I do with this? Stick it up my ass?
How about you just suck it?
Oh, boy.
You're nothing.
Yeah.
Every day with this guy.
Needler said it was all right for me to smoke.
Not in here. And when did Needler ever say that?
This morning.
Oh. You know, I was getting a little worried. But she was getting that prostate checked.
I fell. On my bony ass, I fell.
Are you okay?
That's subjective.
Pam, Loretta, Lucky fell down.
Let's not make a production out of it.
Well, what did Needler say?
Said I'm old.
And that's news to you.
Did he give you anything?
I don't know, man. It's all bullshit.
Wait, where you going?
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. Give me 3 packs today, honey. Here you go, keep the change.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
You know, Juan Wayne's birthday is on Saturday.
Oh, yeah?
We're gonna have a big fiesta with a bouncy house, piñata, mariachis, and lots of food.
Mariachis, huh?
You wanna come?
To the fiesta?
Saturday.
Where is it?
It's at my home. You know where the school is?
Yeah?
It's the yellow house right behind the school.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's keep it on the burner, okay? Gracias. Adios.
And now we're bringing it over to you, Lisa. What is the answer to the question?
Is it April 16th, 1746, the Battle of Culloden?
The answer to that question? We'll have to wait until tomorrow. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you all tomorrow on Make a Guess.
Hey, man, how you doing? Okay. Hey, I was just thinking about something I wanted to share with you, man. You got a minute? Yeah. When I was a kid living in Kentucky, I had this BB gun that didn't shoot straight. So I was out one day shooting at things, trees, leaves, and there was a mockingbird up in a tree singing its heart out. And I aimed my gun just to scare him away, pulled the trigger, and the singing stopped. It was the saddest moment in my whole life. The silence it cast in the world was devastating. I haven't thought about that bird since I was a kid. I know. All right. Thanks, man.
You been watching Deal or No Deal?
Are you kidding? It makes no sense.
Come on, man. You gotta give it a second chance. It is... You... Listen. Check it out. You start with 50 briefcases, right? Held by 50 hot chicks, right? And inside Each briefcase, all 50, is a number. And that number is how much money you're gonna win if you open that case. So you choose one case at the beginning of the game that you're gonna open up at the end of the game. And then you systematically open up all the briefcases and all the hot chicks show you how much money you could have won. And the whole time, there's this hidden guy. And he's sitting off stage, and he's offering to buy the case that you chose. So by the end of the game, you've opened up all the cases except 2. And you have to decide whether to take the money from the hidden guy, the money that's already in your case, or the case that you haven't chosen yet. But you don't know what's in your case or the case you haven't chosen until you actually open it.
So a guy picks the case, and I've got to wait a fucking hour to see what's in it.
Yeah.
It's a convoluted piece of shit.
Lucky, how you doing, buddy?
I haven't a clue.
Someone's in a mood.
I'll leave him be. He'll snap out of it. Right, pal?
2 more cases?
Yeah, that'll do.
Hey, if you want, I can...
Watch me lift stuff?
Can I help it if I have a strong mind but a weak back?
Sit.
I know that look. Used to see it all the time. You know where? In the mirror, my reflection staring back at me.
And then he met Elaine.
Hey, who's telling the story?
Well, I'm sorry, but it hasn't exactly been untold.
I've told this? You've heard this before from me? When?
All the time, that's when. I bet he's heard it too.
I've told this? You've heard this?
Guts.
Holy shit, that's right. Guts. Nothing. I was nothing.
You were a bum.
I was a bum. I had no plans, I had no ambitions.
A two-bit hustler.
That was me.
You knew it.
I did. I'd look into the mirror and all I'd see was Guts. I hated myself. And then what happened?
You met Elaine.
Jesus, I can't believe it. You really listened to me. That's amazing. Well, anyway, I met this fantastic woman. And she met a bum, a deadbeat. Did she try to change me? No. Did she expect me to change myself? No. She accepted me for who I was.
Who you are.
Who I am. I'm still Guts, nothing. But I've got everything. Isn't that something?
For you.
No, what I'm trying to say is, if this could happen, you know, to me, then it could happen to anyone.
Even you.
Bullshit. Jesus Christ.
I believe we can just get by with a will and a medical power of attorney.
Howard, where have you been? I've been waiting for you. Who's this?
Hey, Lucky. This here is my attorney, Bobby Lawrence.
Nice to meet you, Lucky.
You know why sharks don't eat attorneys? Professional courtesy.
All right. Yeah, that's an oldie but a goodie.
So did you come here to help find Roosevelt?
No, he's here to help me with my plan.
What plan?
End-of-life plan.
Are you dying?
No, he's just preparing for the unexpected.
What's unexpected?
Well, I mean, none of us make it out of this thing alive, and so knowing that, it'd be a sin not to prepare for the well-being of your loved ones.
What loved ones do you have, anyway?
When I go, I want to leave all my possessions to President Roosevelt.
To a turtle?
Well, you know, this might not be the best moment.
And he's still got at least 100 years left in him.
100 years?
Yeah.
You know, Lucky, you remind me...
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Didn't Roosevelt just run away?
Yeah, but this is for, you know, when he comes back.
Is he a homing turtle?
Tortoise. No, he's not.
He's gone, Howard. And you're all alone. We come in alone and we go out alone.
That's awfully bleak.
It's beautiful. Alone comes from two words, all one. It's in the dictionary.
I miss him.
It'll be okay, Howie.
The tortoise is an amazing creature, Lucky. They're as noble as a king and as kind-hearted as a grandmother. I miss my friend, his company. I miss his personality.
He's not missing, Howard. He's just not here. He's there, wherever the fuck that is. And if he's not there, then he's nowhere.
Well, I'm sure he's okay.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Oh.
You don't give a shit about him. You're just here to suck him dry, you lamprey, leech, vulture. Calling him out of his last dime just to leave everything to a turtle?
Tortoise! He's a tortoise. You know that saguaro near your yard? That thing was barely a twig when Roosevelt was born. They're contemporaries, you know. They watched each other grow up. President Roosevelt was born in a hole in the desert. At that time, a little creature smaller than my thumb. And something clicked inside that little Roosevelt brain, and he scampered up out of that hole and faced the world. You all think of a tortoise as something slow, but I think about the burden he has to carry on his back. Yeah, it's for protection, but ultimately it's the coffin he's going to get buried in. And he has to drag that thing around his entire life? Go ahead and laugh. But he affected me. You know what I'm saying? He affected me. There are some things in this universe, ladies and gentlemen, that are bigger than all of us. And a tortoise is one of them.
You asshole. I want to teach you a lesson.
Lucky, no fighting in my bar, goddammit.
Yeah, we'll take it outside.
Seriously, Lucky?
You know, Mr. Lucky, I don't think that...
You don't think I can take you? I fought the fucking Japs. You don't think I can take you?
No, I don't think it's a good idea for you.
Outside. 5 minutes. Fisticuffs.
Lucky.
5 minutes.
Lucky? Lucky!
Is he coming out?
Are you kidding? He doesn't want to fight you.
I wouldn't want to fight me either, pal.
Hey, easy, Lash LaRue. Let him live this time, okay?
40 years ago, I wouldn't have given him a fucking option.
40 years ago, he'd have been in diapers. Forget about him, okay?
Okay. Where are you going?
Go home, Lucky.
Well, you're my friend. And can you see many times we've been out drinking, many times we shared our thoughts, but did you ever notice the kind of thoughts I got? Well, you know I have a love for everyone I know. And you know I have a drive to live I won't let go. Well, can you see its opposition comes rising up sometimes? That it's dreadful and position comes blacking in my mind, and that I see a darkness, and that I see a darkness, and that I see a darkness, and that I see a darkness. Did you know how much I love you? Is a hope that somehow you can save me from this darkness.
Hey there. How you doing?
How'd you get here?
I drove.
How'd you know where I live?
Everybody knows where you live.
They do?
This is a tiny town. Don't you know where I live?
Over by the church?
There you go.
So, what do you want?
Well, I was worried about you, so I thought I'd come by and check on you. You're welcome. Nice outfit there, cowboy.
Thanks for coming by. Jesus Christ. How'd you get in here? I thought you'd left.
I'm sorry. I knocked. The door was unlocked.
You scared me to death.
You were such a cute little boy. Oh. And such a handsome young man in uniform. This photo at the beach. Are these your kids?
No.
Were you ever married?
No. Were you?
No. You got somewhere to be, sailor?
No. Do you like game shows?
Do you smoke grass? This isn't a game show.
It's ended.
This... He is amazing. Who is this?
Liberace. Didn't you ever hear of him?
Yes, I've heard of him. He's wonderful.
like such an asshole. When this guy first came on the scene, I wrote him off as just another extravagant fruit. If you stop and listen to him, you'll see he's brilliant. And I don't know how the hell he plays with all those rings on his fingers. That's even more impressive. Look at him. And I don't know why I ever gave a shit about who he was screwing in the first place. If he was getting laid, more power to him. I can hardly get it up anymore.
I hope I didn't leave anybody out. Oh, we did leave out somebody. All you kids under
Oh, shit. I gotta go. I'm late. I gotta get back to the diner. Joe is gonna kill me.
Bunch of liars. Now, this boogie
I'll see you later.
playing for you is a kind that is known as boogie woogie.
Hey,
Yeah,
Here's a little invention of my own.
can I tell you a secret?
absolutely.
You won't tell anyone? I'm scared.
I know. I know.
Did you ever think about before you were born?
No, never did. What are you talking about?
No beginning.
Is that the crossword today?
No. I was just thinking about something that happened to me when I was about 12 or 13 years old.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I was at my Aunt Beulah's house alone. I don't remember why. And all at once, I got this anxiety attack. Panicked. I was scared to death. I started thinking there's nothing out there. It's all black. There's nothing. And I was scared shitless, man.
13.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. My aunt came back, and that was it, man.
Hey, Bob, how we doing?
A little bit worse, that'd be perfect.
Sit anywhere you like.
Hey, you know what, Joe? I'll just take a coffee to go.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a pot brewing. It'll be a minute.
All right. Morning. Hi. Howdy. So no sign of the president yet. I hope he turns up soon for Howard's sake. Two of them are like heterosexual life partners.
There's one thing worse than awkward silence. Small talk.
Okay, I hear you. So you doing okay?
Fragile.
Oh. What's that?
I fell down.
Ooh, yeah, that's bad.
Yep, rung my bell.
A couple of years ago, I was heading to my daughter's school to pick her up. And as I'm turning around the corner, you know, going to the parking lot, there's a garbage truck that, I mean, just barely missed me. There's no more room between my car and that truck than between me and this tie. Half a second. A half a second made all the difference. 2 minutes later, my daughter hops into the car as if nothing's happened, and I guess nothing has. But, it really shook me to the core. Yeah. I got hair standing up on my arms just thinking about it.
Here we go, Bob.
Oh, thank you.
Oh. Gratis, Counselor.
Thanks, Joe. Do you mind if I sit down?
Oh, sit down.
Do you have any kids, Lucky?
None that I'm totally sure of, no.
You married?
Never been married.
Ever in love?
Yeah, I guess so.
So it goes, huh? Well, the future's not ours to see. Hell, I made a whole career out of that. Wills and trusts, you know, it's about planning for things that you can't foresee. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean they're not going to happen.
It is written.
Somewhere. You know, I came home with my daughter that day, and I sat down. I made a will. I wrote end-of-life directives. I upped my life insurance. I paid up front for my cremation. So now if something happens to me, when something happens to me, my family doesn't have to worry about the bureaucracy of death. You know? They just call one number. My body's gone by the end of the day, and they don't have to worry about anything for the rest of their life.
Well, this doesn't change anything for you, this scenario.
Why not?
You're still dead. How you doing? Hey, how you doing, sweetheart?
Hey, Lucky.
What's her name?
Fiona.
Hey, Fiona. You're a fine cut of a dog.
You have any pets?
No.
You ever think about adopting one?
No.
I got plenty inside who need a forever home.
What's a forever home?
That's when someone adopts an animal and then they have a permanent place to live.
Nothing's permanent.
Come inside, I'll show you around.
Like a wild kingdom in you.
Oh, aren't they beautiful?
Yeah. And loud. you have any mockingbirds?
No, but I can order you one.
No, thanks. Are these tortoises?
No, they're baby turtles.
Huh. My friend Howard's tortoise ran away.
Oh, no.
Yeah. He said they could live to be 100 years old.
Oh, absolutely. In some cases, I've heard of 200 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. And what are these?
Crickets.
Can you adopt these as well?
No, people buy them to feed their reptiles.
Oh.
Good morning, darling. Anywhere you like.
Marines, huh?
Yes, sir. You?
Navy.
Ah, okay. You guys are great. You always gave us a lift to the fight.
I read somewhere where the Marines didn't have the mental capacity to understand the inner workings of a ship. World War II, huh?
Pacific.
Yeah, same here. Did you ever get around the Philippines?
Yeah, I spent a couple years in that slice of heaven.
Yeah, me too. But I never got off the boat.
Consider yourself lucky.
Can I get you a cup of coffee?
Yes, please. Black. Piece of that apple pie.
Absolutely. Want that warmed up?
No. Thank you.
Well, mind if I come over and join you?
No. Come on over here. Red Sparks.
Yeah, they call me Lucky. I was a cook. On paper, that's supposed to be the easiest job in the Navy. That's why they call me Lucky.
What were you riding then?
LST.
A landing ship tank, right?
We called it a large, slow target. We were hauling ammunition for the big battleships. Like riding a stick of dynamite.
You ever get a ship shot out from underneath you?
Almost once. Every day in the evening glare, the suicide planes came in low over the water, the sun behind them. to hit our ships. So one day, the suicide plane was coming right towards our ammunition ship, and all at once, about 100 yards away, it went up into the air and slid back down into the water. Some of our small arms fired, hit the pilot.
Lucky shot.
Not for the pilot. Did you go straight to the Philippines from boot camp?
No, we stopped in Tarara and Okinawa on the way, just to show them what for.
Chihuahua, Jesus Christ.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. I still think about those people in the islands hiding away in the caves, afraid of us. The Japs said that we were going to rape and kill them all. So we secured the beach, and the locals who survived that goddamn firefight started throwing their children off the cliffs and then following them. I guess they thought suicide was better than facing us. I remember this little girl, couldn't have been more than 7, in rags. I don't know, she saw us coming, I guess, and ran out of nowhere, out of a hole, wherever it was. And she had this, God, this beautiful smile on her face. And it wasn't a facade, it was coming from somewhere inside, from the center of herself. Good Lord, in that shithole, something like that really stands out. It stopped us in our track. Here we were, all covered with shit, pieces of people everywhere, and I couldn't see a tree left. And she's grinning from ear to ear. So I said to my corpsman, I said, look at this, we got somebody who's happy to see us. And he says, she's not happy to see you. She's a Buddhist. She thinks she's going to be killed, and she's smiling at her fate. When I think about that little girl's beautiful face, that smile, in the midst of all that horror, and how she summoned joy. They don't make a medal for that kind of bravery.
Hi, Lucky. I brought you some flan. I made it myself.
Oh, thank you.
And this is my mother, Victoria. She speaks a little English. Lucky.
Hola.
Nice to meet you, darling.
Mucho gusto.
Bueno, I'll be right back, okay?
Now, what does the name Victoria mean in English?
Victory.
Che Guevara said, hasta la victoria siempre.
¿Sí habla español?
Poquito. Mi pronunciación es bien, pero mi conversación es muy limitada.
Oh, pero eso es fantástico, su pronunciación es perfecta. Se le da muy natural. Mi hija siempre habla muy bien de usted y ella dice que usted es un aficionado a la música mariachi. Con permiso.
Oh, por favor, de sentarse que les voy a servir el bizcocho. Un momento.
Este amor apasionado anda todo alborotado por volver. Voy camino a la locura, hay un que todo me tortura. Sé querer. Nos dejamos hace tiempo, pero me llegó el momento de perder. Tú tenías mucha razón, y hago caso al corazón. Y me muero por volver. Y volver, volver, volver a tus brazos otra vez. Llegaré hasta donde estés, yo sé verer, quiero volver, volver, volver. Nos dejamos hace tiempo, pero me llegó el momento de perder. Tú tenías mucha razón, y hago caso al corazón. Y me muero por volver. Y volver, volver, a tus brazos otra vez. Llegaré hasta donde estés, yo sé verer, quiero volver, volver, volver.
Lucky.
One of you will betray me.
Bullshit. We'll all betray you.
You look peppy. Where you been?
To a fiesta. Did you ever have flan?
No.
Ah, I love it. Has an unusual consistency.
Howie, you find that reptile of yours yet?
No, but thank you for asking. It's okay. I've let it go. I kept thinking about how much time he spent planning this escape and how much care he took in making sure I couldn't find him. And then I started to realize that he wasn't leaving me. He was just going off someplace else to do something he thought was important. I even felt guilty for standing in his way for so long. So I stopped looking for him. If it's meant to be, I'll see him again. He knows where I am, and I'm leaving the gate open.
To Roosevelt.
Hey, what? The rules don't apply to you? Since when did you think you could smoke in here?
Well, you could in 68.
Well, it ain't 68 anymore, sweetheart.
One of these days, I'm just gonna light up.
My place, my rules.
Ownership is a fallacy.
Why can't you just live by the rules?
Authority is arbitrary and subjective.
This is the same kind of attitude that got you 86th from Eves.
What do you know of it?
I know you lit up.
That's what you think happened.
If you didn't light up, why'd they kick you out?
They didn't kick me out. I walked out.
Oh, that's a good story.
I like that story.
It's not a story.
Then what is it?
It's the truth.
The truth is, you lit up.
It's not about the cigarettes. It's about what I know happened and what you think happened.
I wish I'd been there.
You could have been there and still have missed it.
You broke the rules. You got busted and banned. That's the truth.
Look, how about if we all agree to disagree?
No. I know the truth, and the truth matters.
It's a thing, right?
Yes, truth is a thing. It's the truth of who we are and what we do, and you have to face that and accept it, because the truth of the universe is waiting.
I'm lost.
The truth of what is for all of us.
Which is?
That it's all going to go away. You, me, the cigarette, everything. Into blackness, the void. And nobody's in charge. And you're left with guts.
Guts.
Nothing.
Nothing. That's all there is.
What do you do with that?
What do we do with that?
You smile.
I stole the right to live as if there was no time. I stole the eyes of God as if those eyes were mine. I took and did infuse a light that was to shine. Oh, mercy, Lord, have a pity. I'm only traveling. I don't have no place to go. I walked the streets of gold and heard the silver tone. I passed on satin silk and made my bed on stone. Forsaken hearts I wandered, I left them all alone. A long ways going out and have no destiny. A long ways to believe dreams that come to be. A splendor true of blooming here before me. Oh, mercy, Lord, have a pity. I'm only traveling. I don't have no place to go.
Hands full of habits, singing in Spanish, and mischief in mind, and keeping the beat with humble feet. He's the man in the moonshine. Row, row your boat, life is a show, without reason or rhyme. What were you before you were born? The man in the moonshine. Tolerant, detached, and amused. He's the star of the bar, the dean of the scene, your friend and mine. He's the man in the moonshine. Joe. Now it's closing time, but no one's in charge, so blow that old horn for the man in the moonshine. One for the ditch and one for the itch. Old Danny Boyd be fine, and a perfect Manhattan for Harry Dean Stanton, the man in the moonshine. Yeah, strike up the band for that old repo man, the man in the moonshine. From Paris to Texas, Kentucky to the Marquis, the man in the moonshine. The man in the moonshine.